And here we go. Warning, we are just here to have fun. Please don't hurt yourself. This video is licensed for personal use only and may not be played in a commercial gym or spin studio. Welcome to Spintertainment. Great, breathtaking spin videos. Today's workout is a max endurance 60. 3 sets of 12 minutes with 1 minute standing attacks at the end. We've got little other attacks in the middle to keep it interesting. Please check out our sponsors. We couldn't make these videos without great sponsors like these guys. You know, they're really here just to enhance your life. Go see what they can do for you. Check out their website. Let us know. There's a reason that we choose to work with those sponsors and they choose to work with us. We're working on our warm-up here. And I'm just pedaling at a slow 60 RPM. We're at a relatively easy level 3 of 10. I can feel some resistance against my feet, but I'm not really working very hard yet. We're at, we've got 50 seconds left to go. In our body position, we're just sitting, warming up, pedaling slowly. You also can listen to that music. That total time bar is going to turn green as the workout goes on, so you know how much time is left, and then all the details on what is coming up next. I'm a believer in knowing what's coming up next. Anyways, the 1 through 10, again, is all based off of a level 5 being your threshold. Anything below a level 5, your heart rate's going to be lowering. Anything above a level 5, you start working harder and harder at such a pace that you can't keep up. Level 8, 9, and 10 are all standing. We're coming up to the next portion of the warm-up where we're going to lighten up the resistance down to a level 2, but double time the pedal speed from a 60 to 120. This is going to feel frantic. Here we go. All right, trying to get there. It's difficult to hit these 120s. You know, we put this here because it kind of spikes your adrenaline and spikes your endorphins, kind of drives you and forces you to really get up to speed. It's going to help in this warm-up process. Again, you can kind of listen to that beat, try to get your pedals to the beat if you don't have a display, but you're just pedaling basically as fast as you can go. Not all of our warm-ups include the 120 fast, but most of our warm-ups include a fast pedal of some type. We're here for 20 more seconds. Stay with it. Start breathing now. Don't hold your breath back. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now slow it back down. Now here we're going to add some resistance. Now you see my hands are staying up on the bars. Depending on your bike setup, you could shift gears, you can add resistance. I'm using a smart trainer with the Spintertainment app. So it's changing the resistance automatically for me based on my threshold power and my personal heart rate. So this part of the warm-up, we're pedaling more slowly. You're going to feel a little bit more of a grind, so this is going to engage some of your deeper muscle tissues in your legs. Kind of think about symmetry. Think about your weak leg. I'm right-handed, so for me that's my left leg. Sometimes I overcompensate and just drive hard with my right side. I want to have smooth pedals, symmetrical on both sides. "30 seconds left here. We're going back to another one of those double time pedals. Or we'll actually reduce resistance. All right, change is coming up, 5 seconds to go. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna lighten up the resistance, get that pedal speed back to double. All right, racing it. I'm kind of hopping on my seat a little bit. This is difficult to pedal this fast smoothly. I really have to concentrate in a smooth circular motion with my legs. "30 more seconds, halfway there. Coming up after this is a recovery. All right, stay with it. It's easy to slow down here. Come on, let's drive all the way to the end of this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. All right. Woo. Okay, we're gonna slow down. Keep that resistance at that light level 2, and we're just slowing that pedal down. So now, the goal here is I want you to really think about dropping your heart rate, okay? Relax your arms. You might sit up, get your shoulders down and back, big deep breaths. So the goal here is to drop that heart rate back down to a comfortable level. I want you to actually feel not only recovered and fresh when we go into our actual work zones, but I want you to maybe even feel better than when you started. We've got the blood flowing, we've got some endorphins kicking in, and I want you to feel good going into our work. Now let's talk about the work. We're gonna start off with 3 minutes at level 5. This is a workload that at first should feel easy, okay? So don't go out too fast, don't go out too hard. It's gonna start off feeling kind of easy. We're gonna have our first attack where we're gonna go above threshold at that 3-minute mark. Then we're gonna come back down to threshold. During that attack, our heart rate is going to rise. It's gonna get a little bit uncomfortable. Then we're gonna go back to threshold, allow the heart rate to drop a little bit, try to maintain the power. Again, we're gonna be in the middle of this for 12 minutes straight with no recoveries, and even when we do get a recovery at the end, we still have some power against our body. So it's not just like a stop pedaling recovery, there's still some power. So here we go, 20 seconds to go. Kind of getting back into position, making sure my chin is up, my shoulders are down and back. I'm folding at the hip, trying to keep my back straight. I don't want my back to round too much. I want to be up and strong. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, so now we're on, okay? So we're at a fast 90 RPM. I know some of you tough guys out there can put out a lot of power right now. I don't want you to. Hold back a little bit. Go out smooth and strong, but don't work too hard here. In reality, we're not fully warmed up yet, so especially this first set, I just want you to take your time. You're working here, but you're not killing yourself. I wasn't always a believer in this level 5 threshold training. I used to think that I just wanted to work on power. I just wanted to have sprint power, get going fast, and be able to accelerate hard. But I've learned that as I train with somewhat of a lower heart rate, so my threshold heart rate is around 170 beats per minute. My max heart rate is around 190 beats per minute. At 190, personally, I'm about to fall down. If I ever hit 190, I pretty much have to stop and take a break right away. Anything below 170, I'm feeling pretty good. So right now my heart rate is rising. I'm at about 150 and it's going up. Heart rate is somewhat of a slow number to watch. So your heart rate does not respond immediately to the workload. You've got to give it a few moments, seconds or minutes to really respond and settle into the workload that you're at that moment. All right, 2 minutes of this is almost over. We're gonna go to this level 6 attack for 1 minute. You'll notice that our pedal speed is going to jump up to 100. We'll pedal a little faster than where we're at now. and a little bit of extra resistance. So you want to shift up a gear, add some resistance. Again, using our app with the Smart Trainer, it's going to add the resistance automatically for me. Okay, 30 seconds left here. Okay, getting ready for this attack. 10 seconds to go. Big deep breath. Like I said, you shouldn't be feeling too bad right now. Going into this, here we go, 2, 1, and on. Okay, get that pedal speed up. That 100 RPM is going to be challenging for some of you. As you go faster, the relative power on your feet feels easier. So it kind of sort of feels easier, except that you're doing more reps per minute, of course. Okay, I'm trying to loosen my grip on my hands. I felt myself gripping kind of tightly. Trying to focus on the down pressure on my pedals. Don't worry too much about pulling up on the pedals if you're clipped in or have a cage. Okay, here we go. In 10 seconds, we're gonna move back down to threshold again. So again, not a recovery, just moving back to an easier pedal speed and resistance. 2, 1, and down. Okay, slowing to a 90. Listen to the music. All right, settle in. Hopefully you're enjoying the video right now. Kind of encourage you to let your eyes on the video seek far ahead into the distance. One of the things, if you do ride bikes in real life, is vision. Instead of just looking at the trail right in front of you, consider looking further, like not a lot further, but maybe 10 feet, 20 feet further than you're comfortable. And just be searching in the distance for what's coming up next so you can be prepared. Whether it's be in the right gear or be in balance, or your body, emotionally prepare for what's coming up next. Let your eyes seek forward. Okay, we're chugging along at this fast 90 RPM. Threshold pace. Your heart rate should be nice and high right now. My heart rate is 165. I'm kind of right at my threshold, right at my comfort zone. At this point, at threshold, you're really working so hard that it's difficult to speak and breathe at the same time. So if you feel like you could hold a conversation right now, or you're breathing easy enough that you could speak, honestly, you might think about just giving a little more effort. You really should kind of be at full breath right now. These thresholds, I say they're like a resistance level and tempo that you can maintain for a long time, but it's kind of all you can do for a long time. Threshold is famous for being somewhat painful and really difficult, especially if you're going to stay here for 30 minutes or an hour straight. We've got another attack coming up. 30 seconds from now, we're going to do that same. Level 6, 1 minute for 100. I've got some sweat dripping off my forehead now. Okay, getting ready for this next attack. Still from the sitting position. 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Get that pedal speed up, accelerate into it, do what you need to do to add resistance. not a lot of resistance, only a little. 1 gear, maybe 2 gears. Shoulders down and back. Symmetrical pedal strokes. Focus on the down. "30 seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to threshold. Okay, slow that pedal down. Lighten up the wattage. In pace with the music. Okay, we're pretty deep in this series. My muscles are burning. We've got that level 6 attack, followed by a standing sprint isn't the word. We're gonna stand up at a level 8. It's gonna be more of a jog. It'll kind of engage our core, our back, and put a different pressure on our leg muscles. Being strong in the standing position is really important in life. There's more balance involved. You wanna make sure you've got enough resistance that you don't fall through the pedals. You want to be able to put pretty much all of your body weight on your forward foot as you crank over. Got a pretty good sweat going on now. Five seconds left here. Getting ready to go into the attack. No recovery into the standing. And then a pretty big recovery. Big deep breaths right now. If you can, drop your heart rate a couple beats. Now's the time. Get some oxygen in you. Five, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Speed it up. Okay, be smooth here. I want you to drive forward as efficiently as possible. Maintain the speed and the wattage. Wattage is like human horsepower while trying to keep the heart rate down and the burn out of your muscles leading into our standing. Now for that standing, our pedal speed's gonna slow way down. We're gonna go down to an 80 RPM, which will feel a little bit fast standing. Once we stand up, you can't pedal as fast. Okay, here we go into it. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, symmetrical, smooth. Okay, 50 seconds left. Big deep breaths. Let your chest kind of come up, your hips come forward. Don't stay aerodynamic here. When you're standing, I want you to get somewhat tall. 30 seconds left. "20 seconds. My heart rate's well above threshold. 182. 183. 10 seconds. Come on, finish strong. We got a 4-minute recovery coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. All right, slow it down. Okay, level 3. Still have some pressure against your legs. Nice slow 60 RPM. Now when I ride bikes outdoors, whether I'm mountain biking, road biking, or whatever, you know, sometimes you have to take a break. And what I like to do is keep pedaling, keep moving forward while still taking a break. If you fully stop pedaling, man, you slow down so much, or you come to a complete stop. And although, yeah, it feels good, you know, you're not making forward progress. You're not getting where you're going. And so this right here is great practice of how to recover while still making forward progress. And this is going to help you kind of achieve maybe fitness goals or time goals if you want to get through a trail in a particular time. Just kind of keep moving even when you get tired. And what I'm trying to do here is get the burn out of my legs, get my heart rate and breathing under control, and get ready to go back into another series exactly like what we just got done with. Right now is a good time to take a drink. It's really difficult to drink and breathe at the same time when you're feeling kind of maxed out. All right, I'm starting to feel somewhat together again. I feel like my seat height is a little bit too low. Just raise my seat height. I like to adjust my seat heights in 1/2 inch increments. You'd be surprised at how big of a difference a 1/2 inch can make. There we go, I feel a little more powerful now. Big deep breaths here again. Recover on purpose. If you hold tension kind of in your head and in your heart rate is going to stay high. But if you can find it in yourself to breathe and relax and purposefully drop that heart rate, you can do it. You can make a difference by just simply believing you can and trying to let your body relax. Get your arms and shoulders, if you've got your shoulders up by your neck, get them down and relaxed. I know that you're probably on a bike right now, or you're on some machine that, you know, causes you to hold your weight up on the handlebars, and that makes it so you can't fully relax. And that's okay, that's part of life. But do what you can. Now we're gonna go back in, we're gonna start back into our threshold level 5. This should feel okay. Once again, after that nice recovery, going into this threshold push, you should feel under control. Shouldn't be too painful. Start off making it feel easy. Here we go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm pedaling up faster from that 60 to 90. My heart rate dropped down to 133. Heart rate's climbing back up again. This 90 RPM again is going to feel challenging. To kind of take your mind off of it, just really engulf yourself into the video. Picture where we're going. Look at the horizon, look at the distance. Where are we headed? Where have we been? Picture the wind, the air temperature. I know you're probably indoors right now. There's not a bunch of air moving over you. I do have a fan blowing on me right now, but it's not anything like the real wind of riding outdoors. Picture the outside air temperature being somewhat cool, maybe a 60 degrees, wouldn't that be nice? Cool enough that you can work hard without sweating too badly. I feel like 50 to 60 degrees is perfect riding temperatures. Depending on the sport you're doing, you've got to pay attention to wind speed. You know, when I'm road biking, that 50 degrees gets a little chilly when we're up to speed going downhill. So you've got to dress in such a way that you can stay cool on the uphills, but warm enough on the downhills. For me, that generally means I'm a little cold when I start, get hot in the middle, and hopefully I'm about right on the way back down. I really like using arm and leg warmers. These are kind of like long underwear, but they're just leggings or armings. Is armings a thing? They just slip on basically to sleeve height, and you can just pull them down if you get too hot and let the air in. So you have kind of a bracelet of material around your hand or ankle so you can let the air in. Or if you need to cover it back up, it's pretty easy to pull them and slide them back up, your arms and legs. When I mountain bike, I also wear knee pads a lot, which helps. Here comes our first attack. Okay, getting up to that 100 RPM. Adding resistance, adding speed, breathing heavy, trying to stay ahead of my breathing. I don't really feel like I need to breathe super deep. I'm trying to stay ahead of my oxygen needs. "30 seconds left." "10 seconds. Come on, stay with that speed. Drive, race that beat all the way to the end. 3, 2, 1. All right, slowing back down to threshold. No real recovery here. For any of you that are watching this, wondering why I'm not talking about what we're seeing in the video, it's because these workouts using the app can be paired with any video style you want. So road biking, mountain biking, motorcycles, hiking, running. So I'm simply leading you along on the workout, but what the video that you're watching will be different than what I'm watching, because you can literally watch any video with any workout. That of course doesn't hold true on the video only platforms like YouTube. So I'm leading you along on the max endurance workout itself, not the video itself. Now, if you're wondering, I happen to be watching the Sedona mountain bike video. All right, less than a minute left here. Going into another attack. My heart rate's hovering right at my threshold number, 173. It hurts, I'm sweating a lot. Okay, getting ready for this attack. Big breaths right now. Shoulders down. Loosen my grip. Focusing on my downstroke in 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack. Spinning back up to 100 RPM. Focus on that weak leg. Drive. For me, I'm focusing on driving with my left leg. "30 seconds left. Come on, keep that speed. As you get tired, you tend to slow down. Race the beat. All the way to the end, 20 more seconds. Heart rate, 180. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay. Heart rate 182. Trying to drop that heart rate. Got to find that pedal speed at 90 RPM. My body kind of wants to slow down, but I've got to drive. Got to keep pushing that speed. What I've noticed is indoor workouts feel way harder than outdoor workouts. If you have a heart rate monitor, and if you don't, I highly encourage you get one. You'll notice when you go outdoors, your heart rate goes way higher and you're literally working harder. Indoors, the entertainment factor is lower. The dynamics of our exercise equipment is not as difficult as real gravity against real hills. You really have to focus on getting your numbers there. I love numbers, these heart rate numbers, pedal speed, they drive me to get stronger. So when I do go outside, and I know a lot of you don't even ride bikes outside for real, and that's okay. What I'm talking about is when you go to the grocery store, when you pick up your grandkids, when you go on a walk with your friends, I want you to feel comfortable and strong and happy and a better you than you are today. So whether you ride bikes outdoors or not, doesn't matter. What matters is that you push yourself using the tools at your disposal, which is these numbers. Getting your heart rate at a comfortable height and staying there. Not pushing yourself, I don't want you to hurt yourself. But setting realistic goals and sticking with them. Okay, we're getting towards the end of this 12-minute series. I'm now thinking about the attack that's coming up, followed by the standing. I'm gonna towel off. 30 seconds left. Five, four, here we go, attacking. 3, 2, 1, and on it. Get that pedal speed up first and foremost. Get that resistance up. Okay, smooth pedals. This shouldn't feel all that much harder because we're pedaling faster. Relatively, it will feel easier on your muscles. 40 seconds left. 30 seconds. That standing that's coming up, we're going to slow that pedal speed down to 80, which once again, don't think it's slow because it's not. It's still fast. Big deep breath. Get ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slow it down, stand into it. We get a nice recovery after this. Look ahead in the trail. Get lost in the video. Picture yourself there. Chest kind of tall, hips forward. 30 seconds left. Big deep breaths. Heart rate 185. Oh man, I'm about to my max. 15. Come on, stay with it. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Nice. Oh man, that was hard. Okay, get into that comfortable 60 RPM. I'm guessing by now the video you're watching is getting really good. You're probably headed on the downhill side. Now, if any of you want to learn more about these trails, check out the authentic workouts. So the authentic workout that have virtual instructor, I will be watching the actual video with the workout. So I'll be able to tell you stories from the trail, what it felt like to be in that place at that time, what the workout feels like at that moment. Right now I'm in an amazing part of the Sedona video. We're getting ready to go down the Highline chute. Really rowdy, technical, fun descent. All right, 2 minutes to go. I'm starting to feel like myself again. Breathing is down. Heart rate is down to 146. I'd like it to be a little lower if I could get there. I'm going to think about relaxing. Big deep breath. Just caught myself pedaling too quickly. I'm gonna slow down to that 60 during this last minute of recovery. Now, if you're watching our videos and you see the distance that our athletes travel, it's amazing what the human body can do, how far we can go, how high we can climb with these backcountry tools, whether it's just your legs or a bicycle, motorcycle, I mean even a kayak, paddling. You can go so far and do such amazing things under just human horsepower. I'm always amazed when I look at a mountain that I'm about to climb and I think, man, I'm never gonna get there. I'm never gonna get to the top of that. And just one foot after another, sure enough, there I am at the top. I mean, you give yourself 45 minutes or an hour of dedicated climbing, it is amazing. Okay, so heart rate check, 147. I didn't lower as much as I wanted, but here we go. Back onto threshold in 3, 2, 1. All right, picking my pedal speed back up. Now at first, as I crank my pedal speed back up, I feel a little bit of torsion. It feels difficult, but once you get to the pedal speed, you can kind of plateau, taper off. I'm sweating all over the place. I've got sweat dripping down my arms, off my wrists, onto the floor, off my nose and chin. We're already into almost a minute of our final series. Again, focusing on the beat, pedal to that music, stay smooth. Trying to keep my back straight, fold at my hips. I think of sticking my belly button out towards the handlebars and forcing your hips to fold a little bit tighter while your back stays straight. Strong, athletic, and good balance. This might feel uncomfortable for some of you, but as you practice and get stronger, it will get better. Right now, you're probably wondering to yourself, why did you choose the 1 hour workout when you could have done 45 minute or 30? And I'll tell you why. The fact that you're thinking that right now, that you're tired and you kind of want to quit, but you're going to keep going. Come on, stay with me. Don't be weak now. This is the moment that changes your life. You've got to be challenged. When the going gets tough, you've got to drive through and continue on. And I say that because I feel that, you know? Like, just because I'm involved and I'm a part of the company and I teach spin classes and I ride real bikes, it doesn't mean that I love exercising all the time. I don't. It's hard, it's intimidating, it's painful. But you know what's more painful? The feeling of failure when you're outside in real life, the feeling of weakness when you're uncomfortable. I like feeling comfortable when the going gets tough. And right now, it's tough going, but stay with me, let's get through it together. You can do it. Your body is amazing. When it recovers, you're gonna be so much stronger. Here we go to our attack. 3, 2, 1, at that speed. Okay, it's a race. This is a race pace. It's 100 RPM. This is where you're gonna see your top level athletes. 20 seconds here. We go back to threshold. Breathe. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1, back to threshold. My hands feel a little bit numb. I'm changing my hand position. Big deep breaths here. Slow. Trying to keep my heart rate under control. I'm above threshold right now. 176. Right now, I'm pulling up on my pedals a little bit. Trying to use different muscles. I like to drink a lot of fluids before I do a cardio workout. If you get thirsty in the middle of a workout, it's kind of too late. I don't drink much in the middle of a workout only because I have a hard time breathing and drinking at the same time. Now, if you're going to be out in the backcountry for more than an hour, it's bad technique. You need to take enough water for everything. But here, I know I can drink right after I get done with class, which I will. I'll drink water along with the protein shake and do quite a bit of stretching. Okay, less than a minute to go before the next attack. All right, getting ready for the attack in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Starting with that pedal speed. Focus on that. Big smooth breaths here. Relax your upper body. Reach your goals smoothly, saving as much heart rate as possible. My heart rate is 181, so I'm pretty close to maxed right now. 20 seconds left. It hurts, I know. Come on, get that beat. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh man, big deep breath. Okay, find your threshold. Heart rate's 180. Trying to get it to come down. Oh, 179. It's not down much. I'm still above my comfort zone. All right, we're doing good. More than halfway through this interval. Coming up on our final attack and sprint. At the end of that, we get a cool down. There's no more work after that. Okay, we're about 30 seconds away from our finishing 2 minutes. It's only 2 minutes. Start off with that fast pedal, finish with a jogging standing effort, and we'll be done. Five, 4, 3, 2, adding speed. Okay, the faster you go, the easier it is. Just take your eyes, look at the video, look in the distance, lose yourself with where we're at. Try to make those minutes go by faster. What's coming up? What would you have to do in real life? What's it feel like? What's it smell like? How's the dirt feel? Losing the speed, come on. Come with me, keep that speed. Ten seconds here. Smooth jogging stand. Coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Chest up, hips forward, symmetrical pedals. Big breaths here. Just let it go. You should sound like a train right now. 30 seconds left, come on. My grips are slippery with sweat. My quads are burning. 10 seconds, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Woo! Oh man. All right, cool down. I want you to keep your legs spinning. All right, 5 minutes of cool down here. Now, would I like to just get off and lay down? Yes, I would like to do that. But I've got this burn in my legs. I'm gonna just keep letting the blood flow at this light pedal, letting the lactic acid flush out of my muscles. When I'm done with the workout, I'm gonna do some stretching on my major muscle groups, quads, hamstrings, glutes, and calves. To learn more about what we recommend for a stretching routine at the end of the video, take a look at our website under the how-to section. We'll probably make some videos that you could watch or we can add on to the end for stretching routines, but for now, just do something. I'm sure all of you have some stretches that you're comfortable with, but try to stretch and hit all those major muscles. Three minutes to go here. I'm kind of starting to come back to life. At the end of that last interval, I was hurt pretty badly, but I'm recovering already. We do plan on building some 1.5 and 2-hour videos. So for some of you endurance junkies that want longer rides, of course you could stack 2 of our workouts together, 2 of our 1 hours together right now. But we do have some videos that are 2 hours long. We just have to edit music and graphics to them. Towel off, get some water. Keep that pedal slow and smooth. At this point, again, you should start feeling a little better. This cool down process is very important, especially for professional riders. You're always going to see a pro cool down slowly. It helps in the recovery period. It helps your body build the muscle without the fatigue so that you can go again sooner with more strength. That along with plenty of hydration, some protein, maybe even some caffeine. I'm a believer in caffeine before and after a workout. Many studies have shown positive gains with use of caffeine. Not too much, don't give yourself a heart attack, but maybe a cup of coffee an hour before, a little something afterwards. You got to give that caffeine some time to get into your system. So if you just drink it right before class, it really won't take effect soon enough. All right, coming to the end of our ride here. Less than a minute. I know you're feeling like you just want to stop and give in, but just be diligent, show some willpower, stay with it. Our sponsor ad is going to come back in at the end. Again, we try to keep our prices as low as we can. We give away a lot of free content on YouTube, and our sponsors are a big part of that. Support those that support us, and we'll be able to do more for you. Bigger productions, more workouts, more videos, more features. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really had fun. I'm always inspired by you guys at home, knowing that you're out there riding with me. Until next time, Spintertainment. See you later.